What's up guys, we are back in another video. Today's video we will be ranking all characters from worst to best in 4 seconds. We will be putting this into a tier list. A reminder, this is all my opinion, so if you have a different opinion, please do not hate on me about it and just respectfully comment your own. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So we're gonna be starting off with Jason at number 5 because Jason has entirely close range moves. It doesn't have any special ability, like for example a range moves like mass infection or a dashing move like watch speed override. All it has is just close range abilities. Except dashing wound can only be used when the opponent can't move or like on a generator or suppress them. It's not able to track the map in any way. I mean, I guess you can use racing pace to find the closest person to you, but like, aside from that, you can't really see like everybody. I guess wait another 25 seconds. However, it does have a humongous hitbox and very good damage, like extremely good damage. Like you just go like boom.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no.
Don't hit them because that's humongous hitbox. I got that. Like almost everyone complains about Jason's hitbox, but I don't think it'll be nothing anytime soon. Not to mention the fact that he's on 72 HP, right? I'll activate Racing Pace and I'll activate Gas and Wound, okay? He's on 2 HP now. 2 HP. So that's a stealth 70 damage, bro. I got this poor little guy, bro. A singular attack almost killed him. Like, what is that damage, bro? That's not necessary, but still, aside from the damage and hitbox, there's nothing else to say about this character. I mean, yeah, its helpless effect is also pretty good, I guess, but I don't think it's better than what's about to be number 4. Alright, so number 4 we have Cool Kid. Ignore why I have no head and no teaser or whatever. It kind of like glitched. As you can see, my all account has it normally, but my main account does not. But so I'd say it's at least decent to use. Its M1 animation is pretty fast, but its hitbox can be improved, but it does do a nice 25 damage. This looks so good to look at. It has an overpowered slowness and burn. Basically, if you use Corrupt Nature, that deals some pretty good damage, and he has slowness for like a couple seconds. And as you see, he's highlighted for a long time. And then we have Watch Speed Override. Also, I'd say his character is pretty easy to stun a lot of times. Dang, get some water. His attacks are not that dangerous. He doesn't have like a freaking gassing wound or mass infection or anything like that. His attacks are extremely easy to dodge. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, you can just like dodge that, see? So, you want to be careful with that, okay? Like, if I can just use this and just like dodge that, see? So easy to dodge, but you can use it off guard because Corrupt Nature is actually pretty good because it goes through walls, so like, they won't know you're about to use Corrupt Nature because you can just like shoot that through the wall, like boom. See? Now we have Watch Speed Override. If you use this, it'll lunge forward and boom, set them on fire, and it does some pretty good damage. No, it doesn't give them slowness, but at least it burns them for a bit. The damage is actually pretty insane for that move. This castle has 2 entrances, that way and then that way. What you want to do is you can just use pizza delivery one direction, then you can go the other way. That barely even loads in. That is so weird. I think my robot's broken, but as you can see, he's now cornered. He starts to run this way. No, these guys are in, but he starts to run that way. I'm right here. See, now he's cooked. Now he just got successfully murdered. So yeah, it sounds like a good character, but just because he's easy to punish and easy to dodge, that is why it's only a number 4. It's still good though. Alright, now for number 3 we have Noli. Now Noli is actually a brand new character, and that's the reason why I made this video, because there's now 5 of the kills. And he's actually a really good killer, but he's just not as good as the other two above, but still, it's a pretty good character. Its M1 animation, I'd say, is very bad, but aside from that, I guess it's still usable, but it's just hard to get used to. 25 damage, just like a normal M1. Nova is actually pretty good. If you do it right here, tiny hitbox. If you do it on the wall, big hitbox. Also, by the way, it cannot go through walls, just like watch, what's it called? Through up nature. So if I use this, you can just like easily dodge that, as you can see. So instead, you want to aim it at something around them, but then it'll still get them to explosion. You don't want to make them explode, you want to make something around them explode. By the way, it does suck them into it, which is pretty nice. So a good combination is Nova and then Void Rush, since like they get kind of sucked in, they can't move that well. Also, this has insane transportation, okay? Observant, across the map, no reaction, and also everyone is highlighted. Then we have Void Rush, across the map again. I'm not really across the map, but almost across the map. No problem. Also, you can use Void Rush infinitely if there's just multiple people. And not to mention, this has the most annoying passive. I'm gonna just move far away and then go my alt account. I'm just gonna wait a bit, and I'm about to get a freaking hallucination. See? It's not me chasing him, bro. I'm right here. But I have my brother, whoever this is, hallucination. I'm at 0 HP, I'm really dead. But as you can see, it's imaginary damage. It also does other stuff, like for example, freaking Elliot gives you pizza, but that's not a real pizza. You see a Dusicon giving you a force field, but that's not a real force field. And those who fall for the hallucinations actually get highlighted on your screen. You can also, it also gives you a fake generator. But obviously, if you get sweats, then they will figure out that it's obviously a hallucination. But the damage can be improved though. The damage is not that good. That's the only downside of the character. The damage is not that good, but it's still a very solid character overall. Let me just close through real quick. There we go. Goodbye. But moving on to number 2. 1 by 1. And yes, I do have milestone 3 because I used to be a sweaty 1 by 1 main. This is actually an extremely good character to use. This is a ranged character, okay? This is not meant for close range, even though it's only close range to M1. Except if you use Mass Infection up close, it actually does like some crazy damage. You know why I use that twice. This is a really overpowered character in general. It has an insanely broken stun, because if you use Entanglement, boom, you have to close this out in order to continue moving. And you get helpless. But if you find a sweat, then they can just probably close that as fast as you can. It's also easier to close them on mobile actually. Mass Infection do some decent damage from fall, but if you use it up close, it actually do some insane damage. Yeah, as you see, he's like almost dead. Look at this poor man. Also, if you turn on epilepsy mode, that just goes away. But however, this is unfortunately the slowest character in the game, the slowest kill in the game. It does not have as fast walk speed, and it has this freaking M1 animation that's so annoying and slow. And Entanglement and whatever the other one's called, Mass Infection, has long wind up. Ignore why I keep on spamming, that's an accident. But you're all able to check the entire map with Unstable Eye, and it gives you speed, but at the cost of you having blindness. Once again, this does require extremely good aim and movement prediction, but you can actually like cook up with this. And we all know Rejuvenate the Latin. I guess this does some pretty good damage. Like you can actually use them to corner them, or you can just kill them to get speed for a good 10 seconds. But I recommend saving this move for the last person, so that they will be like surrounded by a bunch of guys. And the poison is actually really good. As number 1, we have John Doe, and I don't know why everything is not going in. I have no class, no arm, no face. But the reason why I put John Doe as number 1 is because it's just entirely IQ-based gameplay. So that is why some of you guys might not agree with me, because you're dumb. Okay,
Why you bullying me?
This character is not meant for spamming. This is meant for strategizing. We're gonna start off with digital footprint. These are traps you can put around the map. They disappear when someone steps on them, or if 120 seconds pass, or like 2 minutes. So I can just place them like this. It's that easy. Okay, I just placed 2 of them. Yeah, you wanna put them on either generators, or medkits, or Blacksy Colas, or stuff like these, like where like walk up or something. Basically what you can do is you're chasing them, you wanna force them to go in here. And then they would walk up and they would realize it's digital footprint. Either he goes in there and gets slowness, or he would just go back and you would just kill him. On corrupt energy, it can be used as a damage move, but it's meant to be a trapping move. But however, if you do want to use corrupt energy, then I recommend doing this just so that they don't predict where you're gonna aim. And then you get speedness. You get speed for a good like 5 seconds, which is kind of insane. By the way, he has this trail. If you stop him, you get corrupted and damaged, which is kind of OP because they can like surround him and then like damage him. Yeah, that's usually what I do. I usually like if I'm in a chase, I just walk in front of him to like damage him. Oh, I'm gonna pretend that did not happen. So yeah, whenever someone steps in your footprint, he gets slowness, you get speed, and you can highlight whoever stepped in that. Which is really OP because you can just like put footprints around the map to like be annoying, just like freaking trap people. And for full error, nothing special to say. It just trash the entire map, and aside from that, it does not do anything. It feels so weird having my avatar not even a gun, dude. Else, I just realized, why is it turning morning, bro? What is this? But yeah, this is extremely OP for just like trapping them once again. Let's say a player is standing right here. Yeah, let's pretend that this player right here is a player. What you want to do is just put corrupt energy around them. See? Now they're trapped. I mean, I guess they can go out from here, but the thing is, you should stand right there. Else they can squeeze right here, but put a digital footprint right there. Then you're gonna stand on the other side, and they're cooked. They're basically just cooked. So yeah, in any scenario where it's like in a corner, I recommend using corrupt energy. Yeah, I guess that's all I should change to this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Once again, please be respectful of my opinion. But thanks for watching, have a nice day, and Epic out.